Hey there, friend. Ever feel like the future's racing towards us faster than a self-driving car? That's kind of where we're at today. Taking a deep dive into Qatar's national artificial intelligence strategy. And we're not just talking algorithms here. This is a nation aiming to hit warp speed on its own evolution, using AI to transform everything from how they work to how they live. Lucky for us, we've got our expert guide to help us unpack this ambitious plan. So no need for jargon translators or crystal balls today. Let's jump right in. First things first, why is Qatar making such a big deal about AI? It's not like they're lacking in resources. What's the grand vision here?
It's about foresight, really. See, Qatar's known for oil and gas, but they're keenly aware that to thrive in the long run, they need to diversify. They see a future driven by knowledge and innovation, and they've zeroed in on AI as a key driver of that future.
Okay, that makes sense. But how do you go from oil fields to AI labs? It's not exactly a straight line, is it?
No, it's more like they're building a whole new roadmap. They've laid out what they call the 6 pillars of Qatar's AI strategy. And these pillars are all about methodically building an AI ecosystem from the ground up.
6 pillars. That's pretty comprehensive. Let's start unpacking them. What's the first one all about?
It all starts with people, which makes sense, right? You can't have an AI revolution without the minds to power it. They call this pillar the race for talent.
So they're assembling their AI dream team. What does that look like?
Think of it as an AI education blitz, but at all levels. They're embedding AI into their education system, from K-12 all the way to universities, equipping future generations with the skills to thrive in an AI-driven world.
But it's not just about kids, right? What about people already in the workforce?
They haven't forgotten them. There's a big focus on retraining programs to help existing workers adapt and upskill, ensuring they're not left behind as AI reshapes industries.
That's key. It's one thing to talk about AI's potential, but making sure everyone benefits is huge. What's next on this 6-pillar roadmap?
Pillar 2 is all about data, the lifeblood of any AI operation. They call it data is king, recognizing that having robust and accessible data is crucial for developing effective AI solutions.
Data can be a sensitive topic. Are they talking about building some massive centralized database of everyone's information?
Not exactly. They're walking a tightrope here, emphasizing responsible data governance. They want to make data available for research and development, but they're also acutely aware of privacy concerns. It's about finding that sweet spot between access and protection.
Finding that balance is going to be crucial, not just for Qatar, but for everyone venturing into the AI world. Okay, so we've got talent and data. What's the third pillar focused on?
And the third pillar is all about the future of work. It's called the changing landscape of employment, and it directly addresses the elephant in the room. How will AI impact jobs?
Yeah, that's the question on everyone's minds. Are robots coming for our paychecks? What's Qatar's take on this?
Their approach is surprisingly optimistic. Instead of fearing job displacement, they see this as an opportunity for upskilling and reskilling their workforce.
So rather than saying brace yourselves, they're saying get ready to level up.
Exactly. They firmly believe that by investing in their people and equipping them with the right skills, they can create a workforce that thrives in an AI-powered economy.
That's a refreshing perspective. But how do you actually prepare people for jobs that don't even exist yet? What does that look like in practice?
They're using healthcare as a prime example.
Mhm.
Instead of viewing AI as a threat to healthcare jobs, they see it as a way to enhance efficiency and create new specialized roles. Imagine AI handling routine tasks, freeing up doctors and nurses to focus on more complex and human-centric care.
Okay, that makes sense. AI is a sidekick, not a replacement. What about other industries? Are they focusing on healthcare exclusively?
No, healthcare is just one piece of the puzzle. They're applying this upskilling approach across various sectors, aiming to create a workforce that's adaptable, tech-savvy, and ready for the jobs of the future, whatever those may be.
It's like they're building a workforce with built-in adaptability. That's pretty forward-thinking. So we've got the talent, the data, and a plan to navigate the job market. What's Pillar 4 all about?
Pillar 4 is where things get really interesting. It's called New Business and Economic Opportunities. And it's all about turning Qatar into a global hub for AI-driven businesses.
So they're not just aiming to be consumers of AI, they want to be creators and innovators.
Precisely. They're talking about attracting foreign investment, creating an AI-friendly regulatory environment, and fostering a thriving startup ecosystem, all geared towards making Qatar synonymous with AI innovation.
That's incredibly ambitious. But building an AI hub from scratch takes more than just wishful thinking. What concrete steps are they taking?
They're putting their money where their silicon is. They're making significant investments in building the infrastructure needed to support AI development, from high-powered computing centers and light-and-fast internet to robust data centers capable of handling the massive data crunching that AI requires.
So they're laying the groundwork, the digital foundation for an AI-powered economy.
Exactly. They're creating an environment where AI companies, both big and small, can flourish. It's about attracting the best minds and the most promising startups, putting Qatar on the map as the go-to destination for everything AI.
Wow, that's a bold move. It'll be fascinating to see how it plays out. Okay, so we've got talent data, a plan for jobs, and now they're building an AI business hub. What's Pillar 5 all about?
Pillar 5 is where they get laser-focused. It's called Qatar AIX Focus Areas, and it outlines the specific areas where they're aiming to become global leaders in AI.
So they're playing to their strengths, picking their battles.
Exactly. They're not trying to be good at everything AI. They're strategically focusing on areas where they have a natural advantage or where they see the biggest potential for impact.
Makes sense. So what are these AI arenas where they're hoping to make their mark?
One of the most fascinating ones is Arabic language processing. As an Arabic-speaking nation, they see a unique opportunity to become world leaders in developing AI applications for the Arabic language.
That's smart. It's about leveraging their cultural and linguistic identity in the AI landscape. What kind of impact could that have?
It's huge. Imagine AI-powered translation tools that can accurately capture the nuances and complexities of Arabic, breaking down communication barriers and fostering greater understanding between cultures.
Now that's something I can get behind. AI as a bridge builder, not a wall builder. What other areas are they focusing on?
Another major area is healthcare, specifically the field of precision medicine. They're aiming to leverage AI to develop personalized treatments and therapies tailored to an individual's unique genetic makeup and lifestyle.
Personalized medicine is already making waves in the medical world. What makes Qatar think they can be a leader in this field?
They have a few aces up their sleeve. First, they've invested heavily in building a world-class healthcare infrastructure, attracting top medical talent and equipping their hospitals with cutting-edge technology.
Okay, so they've got the foundation in place. What else?
This is where it gets really interesting, that they have the Qatar Genome Project, a massive undertaking to map the genetic makeup of the Qatari population.
A genetic treasure trove. I'm guessing that plays a key role in their precision medicine ambitions.
Absolutely. By combining this unique genetic data with AI-powered analytical tools, they're hoping to unlock breakthroughs in understanding diseases, predicting health risks, and developing highly targeted treatments.
It's like they're writing a new chapter in personalized healthcare, using AI to rewrite the rules of prevention and treatment. Are there any other focus areas they're excited about?
One that's particularly relevant given their geographic location is food security. They're looking to AI to help them enhance their agricultural practices, develop drought-resistant crops, and find innovative solutions to the challenges of food production in an arid climate.
That makes a lot of sense. You can't be a knowledge-based economy if you're worried about where your next meal is coming from. It's about using AI to ensure sustainability and self-sufficiency.
Exactly. It's about leveraging technology to overcome environmental limitations and create a more resilient and food-secure future.
Okay, so we've got talent data jobs, a business hub, and now some seriously focused areas for AI innovation. What's left? What's the final pillar holding up this ambitious strategy?
Pillar 6 is arguably the most crucial of all, ethics in public policy.
Now we're getting to the heart of it, because what good is all this technological advancement if it's not developed and implemented responsibly?
Precisely. Qatar seems to understand that with great AI power comes great responsibility.
So they're not just diving headfirst into the AI pool without considering the ethical implications?
Not at all. They've dedicated an entire pillar of their strategy to addressing the ethical and societal dimensions of AI.
That's reassuring to hear. Because as we've seen with other technological advancements, it's easy to get caught up in the excitement and overlook the potential downsides.
They're aware of those potential pitfalls.
Yeah.
They're talking about establishing clear guidelines and regulations for the use of AI, particularly in sensitive areas like healthcare and law enforcement. They want to ensure AI is used fairly transparently and with respect for human rights.
So they're putting guardrails in place, so to speak, to prevent AI from becoming a runaway train.
That's one way to put it. They're also emphasizing the importance of public dialogue and engagement, recognizing that for AI to truly benefit society, it needs to be developed with input from all stakeholders.
That's crucial, because AI isn't just a technical issue, it's a societal issue. It's about people, it's about values, it's about how we want to live our lives.
Precisely. And to their credit, Qatar seems to understand that this isn't just about building smarter machines. It's about building a smarter and more equitable future for everyone.
That's a powerful vision and, frankly, a relief to hear. It seems they're taking a more nuanced and thoughtful approach than we've seen in some other parts of the world.
They are. And while it's still early days, their commitment to ethical AI development is certainly a step in the right direction.
It is. And it sets a good example for other nations looking to embrace the transformative power of AI.
It's one thing to lay out a plan, but it's another thing entirely to see it come to life. So let's shift our focus from blueprints to action. How is Qatar actually translating this AI strategy into tangible progress?
Yeah, I'm curious about that too. Are we talking research papers or are we talking real-world results? What's the evidence that this AI engine is actually revving up?
Well, one of the most telling signs is their investment in research and development. They've been pouring resources into creating world-class research institutions, like the Qatar Computing Research Institute, or QCRI. They're doing some truly groundbreaking work in AI, especially in those focus areas we discussed earlier.
QCRI keeps coming up. It sounds like they're at the forefront of Qatar's AI push. What kind of projects are they tackling there?
They've got teams working on everything, from developing AI-powered diagnostic tools for healthcare to refining those Arabic natural language processing algorithms we talked about. Remember, that's a huge endeavor with the potential to bridge cultural divides in ways we haven't even fully grasped yet.
It's like they're building the digital Rosetta Stone right there in Doha. But are they keeping all this innovation under wraps, or are we seeing any of it out in the wild, so to speak?
They're definitely not shy about putting their AI innovations to the test. Remember how we discussed their focus on building smart cities? Well, they've been implementing AI-powered traffic management systems that are already making a tangible difference in people's lives.
Okay, so instead of flying cars, we're talking about smarter roads. Give me the lowdown on how this AI traffic management actually works.
Picture this: AI analyzing traffic patterns in real time, adjusting traffic signals on the fly to optimize flow and reduce congestion. It's like having an intelligent conductor directing the symphony of city traffic.
Now, that's using AI to solve a problem we all face, not some abstract future problem, less time stuck in traffic. Sign me up. What else are they doing on the transportation front?
They're not stopping there. They're piloting self-driving buses and even exploring autonomous taxis. They see a future where AI takes the wheel, making transportation safer, more efficient, and more accessible for everyone.
Qatar's really embracing the whole self-driving revolution, aren't they? It's like they're turning their streets into a living laboratory for the future of transportation.
That's a great way to put it. And it's not just transportation. They're making waves in healthcare, too, especially in early disease detection and diagnosis, which is where things get really exciting.
Yeah, we touched on that before, the whole personalized medicine thing. But how is it actually playing out in practice? What's the AI connection?
Remember the Qatar Genome Project and that massive genetic database they're compiling? Well, they're combining that data with AI-powered diagnostic tools. Imagine AI sifting through mountains of genetic information, identifying subtle patterns and potential health risks that might otherwise go unnoticed.
It's like having an AI health detective on the case spotting clues that human doctors might miss. That's incredible.
It is remarkable. And what's even more exciting is that they're not just using AI to identify risks, but also to personalize treatments.
So instead of a one-size-fits-all approach, it's about tailoring treatments to each individual's unique genetic makeup. That's next-level healthcare.
Exactly. And it has the potential to revolutionize how we approach everything from disease prevention to drug development.
This is all incredibly impressive. But let's shift gears for a moment and talk about the human side of this AI revolution. With all this talk about algorithms and data, it's easy to forget that real people are at the heart of it all.
You're absolutely right. And that's something that Qatar seems to be acutely aware of.
Okay, good. Because we don't want to end up in a future where the robots have all the answers and humans are just along for the ride. So how is Qatar ensuring that their AI ambitions benefit everyone, not just a select few?
They're taking a multi-pronged approach. First, they're investing heavily in education and training programs to ensure that all citizens have the opportunity to develop the skills they need to thrive in an AI-driven economy.
So no one gets left behind in the digital dust.
Precisely. They're also working to raise public awareness and understanding of AI. They're hosting workshops, conferences, and public forums to demystify AI, address concerns, and get people excited about the potential it holds.
That's a crucial piece of the puzzle, isn't it? Building trust and buy-in from the public is essential for any large-scale technological transformation.
It is. And to their credit, they seem to understand that. They're not just dictating from on high. They're engaging with people on the ground, listening to their concerns, and incorporating their feedback into their AI strategy.
It's about bringing everyone along for the ride, not just the engineers and the computer scientists. That's encouraging to hear.
It is, and it speaks to their commitment to building a future where AI benefits all of society, not just a privileged few.
It sounds like they're off to a good start, but transforming a nation's economy and society with AI is a marathon, not a sprint race. What are some of the hurdles they might encounter along the way?
You're right, it is a marathon.
Yeah.
And like any long race, there will be obstacles along the way. One of the biggest is attracting and retaining top AI talent. It's a global competition, and Qatar is going head-to-head with some major players.
Yeah, those AI wizards are in high demand these days. Everyone wants a piece of that AI magic. So how is Qatar trying to set themselves apart in this global talent war?
Well, competitive salaries are a given, of course. But they're also selling the allure of being part of something groundbreaking, a chance to shape the future of a nation.
So it's the Silicon Valley pitch, but with a Qatari twist.
Exactly. They're offering a unique blend of opportunity, innovation, and cultural immersion. And it's not just about attracting talent from abroad. They're also investing heavily in nurturing homegrown AI expertise.
That makes sense. Building a sustainable AI ecosystem requires cultivating talent from within, not just importing it. What other challenges do you see on the horizon?
Another hurdle is ensuring that the benefits of AI are distributed equitably across society. It's easy for new technologies to widen existing inequalities if we're not careful.
That's a crucial point. We don't want to create a future where only a select few get to reap the rewards of AI. How is Qatar addressing this potential pitfall?
They're very aware of this challenge
Yeah.
and have emphasized AI literacy and digital inclusion for all citizens as part of their strategy. They're creating programs to equip everyone with the basic understanding and skills to navigate an increasingly AI-driven world.
It's like they're building a bridge to the future and making sure everyone has a ticket to cross it.
That's a great analogy.
Mm.
And it speaks to their broader goal of using AI to create a more equitable and inclusive society, not just a technologically advanced one.
That's a vision I can get behind. But let's face it, not everyone is comfortable with the idea of AI, right? Some people are understandably apprehensive about the rapid pace of technological change. How is Qatar addressing those anxieties?
They're tackling this head-on. They're promoting transparency, their AI development, emphasizing the ethical considerations, and actively engaging with the public to demystify AI and address concerns.
So it's about having an open and honest conversation with the public, not just forging ahead without considering the potential societal impacts.
Precisely. They're trying to build trust by being upfront about the challenges as well as the opportunities.
That's refreshing to hear, because ultimately AI should serve humanity, not the other way around.
Absolutely. And that's something that Qatar seems to understand very well.
Well, we've covered a lot of ground in this deep dive. From the grand vision behind Qatar's AI strategy to the practical steps they're taking to turn that vision into reality. But as with any journey into uncharted territory, there are bound to be surprises along the way.
Absolutely. The field of AI is constantly evolving, and Qatar's approach will likely need to adapt and evolve along with it.
That's the beauty and the challenge of it all, isn't it? So for our listeners who are now equally fascinated by Qatar's AI ambitions, what should they be paying attention to as this story continues to unfold? What are the key indicators of success or potential stumbling blocks?
Keep an eye on their progress in those focus areas we discussed. Are they making headway in Arabic natural language processing? Are we seeing breakthroughs in personalized medicine? Are they attracting top talent and investment? Those are all good indicators of their progress.
It's about walking the walk, not just talking the talk.
Exactly. But beyond the tangible outcomes, pay attention to how they navigate the ethical and societal dimensions of AI. Are they staying true to their commitment to transparency and inclusivity? Are they fostering a genuine dialogue with the public about the role of AI in their lives?
Those are the real litmus tests, aren't they? Because technological advancement without social responsibility is like a house built on sand. It might look impressive for a while, but it's ultimately unsustainable.
Couldn't have said it better myself.
Well, my friend, it seems we've reached the end of our deep dive into the fascinating world of Qatar's AI ambitions.
It's been a pleasure joining you on this journey.
The pleasure was all mine. And to our listeners, thank you for joining us on this exploration of the future. As always, keep those minds curious and stay tuned for our next deep dive into the ever-evolving world of technology and innovation. Until then, take care.